Hey guys, welcome to our Witcher episode 7 reaction. For those of you who don't know, I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
Today we're looking at episode 7. So far we've done 6 episodes. We've been really enjoying season 1. It's a rewatch for those of you who don't know. We haven't watched it since our first watch, 2 or so years ago. We didn't remember a hell of a lot, and we thought it'd be fun to go through season 1, refresh our memories in preparation for season 2, which we're really excited about. Season 2 is out at the moment, so we really want to get through season 1 and get into that, because I'm really eager to just see where they're going with the story. I've heard lots of good things.
So last episode we saw Geralt's relationship with both Yennefer and Dandelion kind of fizzle out and hit a bump in the road. But I am looking forward to and hoping that we do see their relationship kind of repair. Think of words.
Yeah, I'm hoping in this episode that we see something more about Yennefer. I don't know if they're going to go the route of, Yennefer and Dandelion and Geralt sort of on their own journeys now, and then maybe afterwards they come together.
I've got a feeling we're going to have to wait till season 2 to finally get that united front.
Potentially, I feel like they'll wrap it up in this season, but I honestly don't remember. Other than that, I don't really know much about the episode, so it will be cool to see where we're at. If you guys liked the video, remember to leave a like, comment down your thoughts. We'd love to hear what you guys thought about our reaction and what you liked about this episode.
And any feedback, really.
Yeah, we'll let you know what we liked the most about the episode. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned with more uploads. We're planning on finishing the rest of the Witcher series, so we'd love to have you along on the journey, and it's going to be fun. Favorite words.
Let's get into it!
Right, let's go.
Where would you be headed, little thief?
Skellige.
So she's on the run from the Doppler last time.
You need to be careful, child. This place isn't safe if you're alone.
Oh, I think she's going to Skellige because her grandpa's allies were there.
That girl seemed like nice, but also I feel like that's,
Yeah. There's something off about that girl. I don't know, when someone's too nice to you at the beginning of a series, it somehow always sends alarm bells.
Geralt! Look at that
this?
confidence.
I love it. Stands proud and tall amongst the whole army. But what is this?
Oh, wow.
There's no way he's going to fight them by himself.
He's like, fuck. That's like a Geralt line.
I told you last time I was in Sintra that I wasn't coming back.
I don't think this is the Doppler. I think this is set somewhere else in the timeline.
Oh, right,
Because he said last time he wasn't coming back. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it's somewhere in the timeline that's going to give us more backstory.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me that he's safe and healthy so I can keep on riding.
He is a girl.
He's a girl.
Sent assassins.
What?
Were you followed?
No.
Geralt's about to become the Butcher of Blaviken again.
He's just so confident. Just gets in there.
I love it. It's just like bang, rather than running away. There's no cowardness.
I think I'd be running away.
Yeah, I'd be in there with Geralt fighting.
Yeah, no worries. Come here, bitch.
It's not like an assassin. It looks more like they're just the normal knights. These guys never fought a Witcher before. Like, I don't know where they get their confidence.
Do something!
This is on your queen. We will both die! Blame destiny.
Nice. Pushed him into a corner. Smart Geralt. I don't get it. The queen, is she dumb? She's still trying to get Geralt assassinated? Like, after your daughter nearly exploded the whole... Oh, I don't understand, man.
I think it was just her actions of like protecting that caused that. I don't think it was she was specifically trying to get Geralt assassinated. That's what I understood.
Well, she did kick him out of the whole kingdom and said if she ever sees him again, because he did the Law of Surprise and she was cut, I'm pretty sure. She said if she ever sees him again, that she'll be after him or something. She said something like that. He's definitely not welcome because of her.
But
Didn't
she accept the Law of Surprise?
No, not that one. She was like, no, what have you done? Like, she was spewing. She didn't accept it. Even that one, Geralt just goes, blame your queen.
Yeah.
A little bit of hearing goes a long way.
I want reports from the ML Pass every hour.
She's like speechless.
Her face annoys me.
I warned you about coming back.
See?
I've been away 12 years and I planned on staying that way till you sent 8 men to kill me. If you treated me more like a friend than a threat, do you know the difference anymore?
Well said.
I'd be your friend.
Well, no one cares about that. I love this though. I love how he just squares her up.
Why would I give my only heir to someone who never cared enough to come back for her?
Because you told him not to?
And if I win the war, but lose Ciri, what victory is that?
Oh, look at Geralt. What a beast.
Maybe that army won't come, and if they do, maybe you'll be ready. But if you have any doubt in your mind that she's safe here, give her to me, Call it destiny, security, what larger force is at work? I don't care. I will take her, protect her, and bring her back unharmed. I promise you that.
Oh, Geralt.
Yeah, no, that's mad. So whatever's changed in his mind now, he's accepted his fate kind of thing. Sounds like he's ready to take her under his wing. But she'll be stubborn, what? She's always stubborn.
Well, he just wants to keep her safe.
I'll tell Cyrilla myself.
Somehow I don't trust her.
Well, we do know that she doesn't really end up going with him because she doesn't know who Geralt is.
Yeah, true. So something obviously happens there. Good point. She's the kind of dumb person who would make the same mistake twice and risk calamity. That ego is huge. So this is present timeline.
Yeah.
After.
Hey!
She's very discreet.
Who gave her that ring again? Do you remember?
Was it the mother's wedding ring or something?
Maybe.
Girl! What's so special about Skellig?
She's been wrong one too many times.
She's starting to wisen up.
Come with me. I've got one more thing to buy, and then we'll make room on Clip and Clop and be home by dark.
Why is she so eager?
Yeah, I feel like she knows more than she's letting on. Because to just be so eager, something seems off.
Very off.
Oh, she's stealing that lady's horse.
Was it that lady's?
Look at it. What a man. Just walks in. I can just feel a betrayal coming. Since we know Ciri obviously doesn't end up with him.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
Theory.
What a piece of shit. She was going to give him a fake kid. What a piece of shit, man. That's such a shit move. To give another kid up. Jeez, wow.
And that poor random girl as
I know.
well. Like,
Great queen.
Pleased to meet you, Princess.
Gonna say goodbye to my friends now. Of course.
he's onto it.
Yeah, Geralt's sharp. He's so good. The presence on the man is just fantastic. He's so perceptive.
The smallest detail. He's holding onto his necklace. I wonder what that kind of
Yeah.
means.
I don't remember the medallion giving him any sort of warning. Maybe it's just a good luck charm? I don't know.
Your Highness.
He heard that. Wow, she was really just going to send one of the stray kids. Oh, maybe for her it's a better life because she got nothing else, I don't know.
Oh, Ciri. Oh.
Oh. When she was playing the game, Geralt was there.
Yeah.
And that's close to when everything went down.
First you try to kill me, then you lie to me. I'm just trying to keep Cyrilla safe.
Ciri is safe. With me.
She doesn't even deny it.
Listen to me.
I did listen once. Let a hedgehog into my court. It got me perfetta. Dead.
That's why she's spiteful, because the kids
You
died.
and Destiny can both fuck right off.
A dynasty can't survive on arrogance alone.
Well said.
Your own mother cared so little she discarded you.
Oh my goodness.
Lecture me on a mother's love, yet offer up someone else's daughter.
Oh!
What if they come and Ciri is trapped?
I fight side by side with my queen.
And look where that got you.
I need your promise you won't come back.
Don't promise.
If I hear Ciri's in danger, you know I can't do that.
Yeah, boy. Why?
This guy's serious. So what are you going to do? Have him killed? Like, that doesn't make sense. These guys are so dumb, man. Oh my god. Now thinking about it, she gets what she deserves. On her deathbed, mutilated, thinking, find Geralt of Rivia. Now your brain switches on.
Begging for it.
It took her to literally have to die to switch on. Like, dumb. I understand. I get it. Like, she's obviously in pain at what happened. It was a big event. Lost your daughter. I get it. That can warp your perception. But, like, at some point, you got to learn, man. She probably died because she meddled with the Law of Surprise too long, maybe.
Ooh.
That might have been a consequence of that. I don't know.
Interesting. Here we go. Yennefer.
Right. So she's on her own adventure now. Like I thought, they're back on their solo sort of runs. I feel like she's advancing as a sorceress each time. That's Nilfgaard, I'm pretty sure, with the uniforms they're wearing.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Oh, him.
Uh-huh.
At least they're getting along. Like, let bygones be bygones.
For now.
Sometimes boring is better.
No, it's not.
A bit of tension there.
Fair enough.
So,
It's probably been like 30, 40 years by now too.
Because I may be missing you.
Oh, she came back to him?
I feel
Or
like
is she
there's a
playing him?
different agenda. Is this before or after Geralt?
After.
I mean, look at you. You could have anyone.
I have. And it was fun.
At least she's honest. Come on, we know Geralt's the only one.
I came from, I lapped it up.
Which is fair.
Yeah, Don't blame her. I think he did genuinely love her, but he got caught between also trying to please his master or whatever.
I'm not sure that he thought that it would do too much harm though.
Yeah.
He didn't know
He
that
seemed a
it'd
bit
be
naive
used in
in it
that
too.
way. Yeah.
I mean, he still seems like a semi-genuine guy, but he doesn't want to mess with the fairy things. He just wants to participate in it, you know? He's not a Geralt that's willing to stand against an army.
I spent years waiting for this moment where you realize we're meant for each other. I'm coming up with excuses to study at Ada. Every request I made was denied. You shut them all down. A Stregobor of all people snapped me out of it. Forget about the girl, get back to work, and the work saved me. Remember why I loved it, the beauty, the purity, no distractions when I'm in it.
Understand?
You went after the thing you loved. Sorry you chose power.
I mean, fair in one aspect. I get it, she had her hurt, but she went after power and never really gave him a
Lost out on
chance.
love, yeah.
I mean, I get it. 30, 40 years later, like, you've got to move on. You've spent so much time closing those wounds for her to finally want to reopen them. But they don't seem to age normally because it's been like 30 years and they look the same.
Yeah, I think he's just got a beard now.
But we don't have much time.
Who the fuck are you? Go where?
Aretuza.
I wouldn't mind seeing her and her teacher going to battle.
But right now, that's exactly what Deceit and I need.
Oh, he's with Tisaya.
Deceit asked for me.
She said you're the best student she ever taught.
Fair enough. Yeah, her and Tisaya together would be like pretty cool. Especially now that Yennefer's got like a few decades of experience behind her back.
Yeah.
She's not like, you know, just a
A
newbie
little
anymore.
lost girl, yeah.
We haven't really seen that dynamic yet. I mean,
That's crazy because that used to be Yennefer, those girls walking out of that
yeah.
door.
Some of them get turned into eels.
Ugh.
Isn't that sad? That's weird. Some of her peers are just eels now. Like, that's weird.
I'll leave this to the people who actually give a shit. Where's Deceit?
Deceit can wait.
Fine, I'll just follow the sound of crying girls.
She has no idea you're here.
5 minutes for the lies to start.
Very cunning with words.
Why did I expect anything else from a place held together by bullshit?
Yeah.
You'd be Yennefer in this scenario.
I am, huh? No one did anything.
Oh, these are the corridors she was in that first time. Oh, they should have like flashback. Yeah.
Sometimes the best thing a flower can do for us is die.
I feel like that quote had so many layers to it. That sort of
Yeah.
unfolded over time.
Oh, that's adorable, Piglet.
It's not Piglet no more.
No, I'm not too sure if it's done on purpose and if that's what it actually is. I know previously they've done costume to aid the story, but Yennefer's gown looks like it has flowers on it.
Not sure. I know she's known to wear long black kind of dresses and stuff.
Yeah.
That's her colour.
But
But I
specifically like the pattern, I'm not sure if I'm just reading too much into it.
maybe.
But
I mean, sounds fair enough.
I mean, you guys let us know. I'm sure you know way more than us.
So this is her first time back in Aretuza after ages.
That mirror.
Yeah, she looks way better now.
Yeah, she's gorgeous now. But poor Yen.
Who wants to know what those herbs are really good for?
Getting high? Is that what she means? I think so.
We'll soon find out.
She's like that drunk aunt at Christmas time. She gives you all the corrupt secrets. Huh.
What was I
You're like magic mushrooms or something.
Gods, you're pretty.
Catch us, he really will expel us.
There are far worse things than expulsion.
Like what?
Like getting turned into an eel for the rest of your life.
Or losing your ability to bear a child.
Oh yeah, that's true. She might have meant that. But I think the eel's still worse.
But I think also, like, just in general, like, the world is so much bigger than Aretuza.
Oh, she's showing him.
The ability to create life, they take that from you. And then send you out. So the only family, the only loyalty you have is to them. And you'll trade it all for what?
She's got a lot of
Looks
pain
that
there.
never change. A court full of idiots.
Yeah, you can tell everything she thought she would achieve from it.
You'll have a home here forever. With my sisters who never ascended.
Jeez. Yeah, it is pretty messed up, the whole system, man. And they just like talk about it like it's just okay.
And they'll glorify it.
Enough!
Back to your rooms, girls.
Let's go, the showdown.
Timing. Alright, looking forward to this.
You ruined one life. Stop there.
You've ruined many, my love.
True. And what life does she ruin? Hers.
I guess.
And you failed at that too.
Oh, get off your high horse.
It's a joke. Letting in girls who can't even do magic.
Sometimes you have to compromise in order to survive.
You say I never took responsibility for the way my life turned out. What about you?
Oh, so they can't even do magic.
Yeah, they're not like completely magical. They're probably there just to power the pond.
Oh.
Yennefer.
I like how they already know each other.
All those years of swinging his sword around were years he wasn't serving as a mage.
Or killing babies born at an eclipse.
Oh, nice. I wonder the sorceress that's with Ciri, if he's part of this or if he's separate.
Forbidden magic is one of the ghost stories taught to us here. There is no such thing as dark or light magic.
Oh, so she's like full corrupted now.
She was so optimistic and innocent at the start.
That if we take Sintra, we have a chance of saving it.
By butchering everyone?
Then at least stay out of our
so
way.
Geralt's still trapped while this is happening. What idiots. That's cool. He was there the whole time.
Instead, I went to a prized kingdom and did fuck all for decades. Just as you taught her. Helped murderers and rapists keep their crown.
Ooh.
She was proud of herself there. Proud of you too, Yen.
Why would I protect this?
If you will not do it for the Brotherhood, then do it for me.
Does she not hate your gut?
I mean, she did
guess
save
not.
her
Yeah.
somewhat. She was the closest thing she had to a proper mother.
Mm.
Oh, now we'll find out what she whispered. I reckon she whispered to the sorceress, go get
Now
Geralt.
what?
The timelines are finally catching up to each other.
Yeah. He doesn't give a shit. He was never trapped, just taking a nap.
Destiny may yet side with us.
That's the part we heard last time. We didn't know what was in between. Okay.
Here we go.
So they go to find Geralt, but then he's not there. Damn, how much time could it be saved if she didn't play games? And if someone gave Ciri a damn answer rather than walking off silently every time.
I know.
That's like your life. Damn, man, I'm assuming this guy's dead. I wanted to see more of him in the battle and stuff. Oh, Geralt rips that, bro. I love it because Nilfgaard's like slaughtering everyone, and then one witch is just gonna take half of them out. Like, that's mad. Nilfgaard, Sintra's one thing, Geralt's another. Imagine how powerful the Queen would be if she had that ability as well.
Yeah.
She's already a warrior plus that.
Well, I guess not having that ability made her a warrior.
Why not both? That's where Ciri comes in. Train like a witcher, but power of something. Can't remember what it is. That was a sad scene. But wow, how they opened up with that in episode 1, and now it takes episode 7 for it to full circle. Like, that's really well done.
Yeah, the writing's just amazing. Like, I
mean,
know I've said that every episode, but like...
And she knows her mistake by this point. Like, she's going, okay, like, Jesus. So she sort of realizes in the end how much she screwed up. But
yeah,
I guess
the writing never ceases to amaze me.
I guess her life wasn't easy too. She got so many unfortunate situations. She's just like doesn't know what to trust. So I can sympathize with that.
So he's seeing all of this happen.
Yeah, shit. And that's when he sees her jump. Oh wow.
So he knows Ciri's in trouble right now.
Damn, she's so close, but no one knows.
Princess, come.
So they cross paths?
I don't think so. I think he traces her footsteps. Oh, he's killed everyone to get to her. I think that's all Geralt's doing. What a beast, man.
Ugh. Talk about torture.
Jeez, that was slow. He gave him a
And
chance.
didn't go all the way either. Right.
Jeez, it's pretty brutal.
God, what kind of crazy person talks to a horse?
Just you wait, you'll meet him soon.
Who's this now? No way Nilfgaard tracked her. Or is it more elves?
Yeah, they look like elves.
Or are they going to be like creeps?
Told you it was her at the market.
Hey!
Oh, those were her friends.
What are you doing?
That was one of the boys she used to play with.
The only thing special about you was the fucking crown on your head.
No!
But to be fair, that's her grandma's doing. She has such a separation between the nobles to the... And in fairness, she did leave them all to die in one sense.
Wow.
Oh, shit. They don't know what they've unleashed.
The Awakening.
Dude, what's this?
Verily, I say unto you, the era of the sword and the axe is nigh. The era of the wolf's blizzard. The time of the white chill and the white light is nigh. The time of madness and the time of contempt.
What the hell?
What?
That's the ending. I don't even know what just happened.
What? That was a good way to end an episode.
Yeah.
I'm very picky. Yeah, I'm not really shocked to many series or movies, but this is getting me.
Wow. No, this, honestly, I really can't say I remember too much. That was cool. I really love how we finally got full circle with the story. We finally know where everything ends up. That was awesome. I'm not
But
sure about
what
the
a
ending,
journey
though.
to get there, though. Like,
Well, it's almost like, what a tease. Geralt was right there from the beginning. How much could have been saved? So I guess everything that we saw about Geralt was really him slowly starting to realize that he has to own his destiny, and almost by experiencing other people running from destiny, like Winfrey, like Yennefer, like the elves having to make that hard decision. He's sort of like learning from each person that in the end
you
he couldn't outrun his destiny, and that there was more waiting for him. Even the dragon guy, it was sort of like mentored him that there's a hole in his heart, and then he's finally come full circle and gone, okay, I'm going to accept my destiny. And then the queen gets in the way, and that was so close.
So close, but so far. I mean, it wouldn't be like a series if they found each other straight away.
But it's done really well. The fact that they were able to, over 7 episodes of several different timelines, to finally bring it back full circle is really good.
Well, what's left? I mean...
Well, I think now I'm assuming there's that the mages are going to some sort of battle, because Deceit is trying to rally up a battle. And I'm thinking potentially Geralt's going to meet Ciri. That would make sense for the end of this series.
I mean, I would love for that to happen in season 1. Does it? I honestly can't even tell you. I don't remember. I just feel like they're going to make us wait a little bit longer for that. Or maybe, like, right at the end of the episode, they meet and then that's done. Like, that's such a Witcher-style ending.
Leave you hanging.
Yeah.
But I can't comment on that ending because that seemed almost like a dark power. Like, I remember Ciri... Her power is really strong. I remember, well, from the games, my only experience, that, you know, she can do extraordinary things. But that was almost like she was possessed by some sort of presence. I don't remember her power having like its own consciousness. So
her mother looked like it was like possessed in a way.
Yeah, maybe that's when she loses control. So it's probably I think it's a power where she has to really learn control, and Geralt will be the one to teach her control.
Yeah, she doesn't know control.
But if she doesn't learn how to harness it, it could probably overtake her, and that's when it's probably a dark power. But if she harnesses it, then it can be a power for good.
You know what's interesting? The teacher, Tisaya, was talking to Yennefer about, like, you know, there are girls out there that just present with chaos, but that we teach them control. And I'm hoping that Yennefer somehow comes into contact with Ciri, and that's probably like wise words for her when
maybe foreshadowing.
Yeah,
good pick up. That's good foreshadowing. But then I'm also thinking, on the one hand, you teach them control. On the other hand, if they don't do a good enough job at it, you turn them into eels for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, it's a nice positive spin on it, but it's still pretty. And I liked her actually almost saying to the girls, look, this is the harsh reality. It isn't sunshine and rainbows. It's not all glamour becoming a sorceress, you know? So showing that there is a delusion, an aspect. They almost trick the girls into all these promises, and it's actually like, you know, pretty dark for a lot of them. And even if you do graduate or ascend, it's potentially still dark, you know? So
I think Tisaya knows that I don't think she's living in too much delusion that whole infrastructure is not
dated.
Yeah.
But I think also she doesn't have the will to change it. She's so just used to it. It's just like, whereas Yennefer is that new blood. She's ready to fight the system. She's ready to call it out. Whereas Tisaya's more like, this is what we got. We're going to do the best of what we got kind of thing, you know? But I think Yennefer's almost inspiring Tisaya to slowly start to rethink her ideas and want to challenge that infrastructure. And it'd be cool. I feel like there might be a scenario where Tisaya, Yennefer, and Triss are like the three
could be epic.
are the 3 mages that work alongside Geralt. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. Well, we'll see you guys on episode 8. It's been the finale. We're excited. Catch you then.
See you then.
See ya.